Today I have a surprise for you. This is an item from Japan and it's very much a product of its day, as you will find out shortly. Very well packaged. I ordered this in 2025 and that was in November, so it's just arrived and it's almost March. So this has come via slow mail across the seas. It's an HD DVD player and it's fairly top of the range. It's to be in nice condition actually. This is an XA2 in Europe. So being Japanese, it will need a step down converter and it will probably only play Japanese DVDs, NTSC, although there are rumours to be some firmware things out there, but I don't know if anyone's ever tried it on a Japanese player. It's a very nice item. Now I have a standard Toshiba HD DVD player. All the writing looks to be in English. A nice emblem on the top. It does feel like a very premium item. And on the back, there's lots of options here. It'll probably make for a reasonable CD player. So I'm just going to plug that straight into the step down, into standby mode. Let's just say no disc. It's detecting no disc. It reminds me a bit of the LG BH200. Got a similar door, but this one actually does stay flush. It's just come up with message. It says unable to play, media not supported. Well, I've put the head cleaner in and tried a few different titles. Still got the error message, so this is going to need to be taken apart to have a look at. See exactly what might be wrong with the drive. Really heavy pieces of metal on the side. The lid is very heavy because it's got this lump of metal on it. Wow. The weight of that alone, surprising. Not made cheaply for sure. All looks tidy. (2006). So disconnect the power. Take that ribbon out carefully. You'll need to just raise this sort of that plastic bit up to kind of ease that out. So I'm going to take this drive out and put it on the bench and have a look and see what state the lens is in, and also anything else. So it looks like just 4 screws. Maybe one more here. Maybe that wasn't moving. Sticky. That doesn't look great, does it? It's quite rough, the surface, this metal here. Perhaps it's been somewhere humid. Looks clean. It's a bad motor. Spindle motor. Bad something. Could some of these caps on the power supply board be dried out? Maybe not getting sufficient voltage. Let's measure these 25 volt 33 UF capacitors. There's 5 actually on this board I can see from where I'm sat. So we'll have to source a different drive for this. Okay, so I've bought a Xbox 360 HD DVD drive. I have bought this as untested. I think it's got a problem with the port. My experience of these is they generally do tend to work because they don't get used as much as the standalone players. Power port loose, damaged. Right, not too worried about the case because it really isn't going to go back in. And that looks intact, so that's a good sign. It means the drive hasn't been taken out. Seems to be working. Oh, that image is pretty good actually. Now this is supposed to be a very good, probably the best in terms of playing back HD DVDs. It's easier to use the remote that I've got for my other Toshiba player, so I'm going to use this one. I'll just press setup. I'm using Google Lens with Translate on, so the very top option is video settings. So I'm going to go down, we've got video settings, audio settings, language settings, which is this one. DVD disc menu, subtitle language, and then that's audio language, which seems to be set to English. This is screen language. So if we go up, that's English. There you go, good. Maintenance. So there's a initialize and update and persistent storage. I don't know if update gives us the current version. 3.0 T232. This is it playing a Region 1 film that's just been made into a multi-region disc. So this is an NTSC format video with no region on. Trying a Region 1 DVD. Expect to get a warning about this one. Yeah, region error. This is a Region 1 NTSC disc. That does play. So that's looking quite hopeful, isn't it? Alright, let's try a Region 2 disc now. This is a Region 2 PAL disc in a Japanese machine. Let's see if it works. If it can output PAL. Maybe it's outputting NTSC and the screen is dealing with it. It does work. Well, that's a turn up for the books, isn't it? To get this Japanese player multi-region and PAL compatible, as well as playing the obvious thing, which is HD DVDs.